kind of post-retirement jobs are taken, and this is a subject many retired judges have also spoken who have refused to take any kind of post-retirement jobs. Your thoughts on it? Should there be some kind of bar against it, cooling off period?
Post-retirement jobs are of two kinds. One is a statutory job. So there are various statutes where a chairman has to be a retired Supreme Court judge, or a member is to be a High Court judge or a Supreme Court judge. Like the NHRC, it used to be the Chief Justice of India, or the National Green Tribunal used to be a judge of the High Court. Of course, now in the Green Tribunal, they have provided for even the Chief Justice of the High Court to be the chairperson, or in the appellate tribunal for electricity, it has to be at least a High Court judge. Now, if these are statutory appointments, then these appointments are governed by a selection process in which a sitting High Court judge is the chairman of the selection committee. So there is no harm in such kind of appointment, because these appointments the statute requires somebody to man these positions, and you have to find the best person, and the government doesn't have the final say. In fact, I would say a step further, that when the committee, becomes headed by a Supreme Court judge, decides to appoint a particular person, then the government should have no right to tinker with that appointment. Actually, they are tinkering with that as well. So that kind of post-retirement appointment, according to me, is acceptable, provided the government doesn't interfere at all in the appointment process, and it is being done on a transparent basis by looking at the best person available for that particular job. The other post-retirement appointments are like a member of Rajya Sabha, like Justice Gogoi became, or Justice Satasivam becoming a governor, or somebody becoming a vice president. These are discretionary appointments of the government. These are not, here there is no necessity, or it's not normally done to have a judge in these positions. In these positions, if a retired judge takes an appointment either immediately after retirement, or like trying to camouflage in the case of Chandrachud, that is something which is highly objectionable, and that I think should not happen at all. And I'm glad that the present Chief Justice Gawai has clearly told the government that he's not interested in any post-retirement appointment, and that is how I think every Chief Justice of India should behave and should conduct himself, because that is how the confidence of the people in the judiciary will be, maintained, and I would say the confidence of the people will be enhanced. But if these kind of appointment, these discretionary appointments are coming in the way of a Supreme Court judge, then definitely there is something wrong, and there is some quid pro quo happening between the judge and the government giving this particular assignment as a reward for what they have got while he was a judge, and that is something which is highly objectionable, and I think it should not happen.